What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of what I'm playing today. Another way to play Sonic 1. This is Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collection for the PlayStation 3. What kind of Sonic fan would I be if I didn't play all the versions of Sonic 1? So in keeping with this channel's dedication to Sonic the Hedgehog, I am wearing a Sonic the Hedgehog t-shirt. It is gray. Has Sonic on one of those 3D stages from Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Ooh. Does that give it away? Does that give it away? We're not playing this on the freaking PS3. I could and I should. Oh, this is just, I was about to say, is this just like Sonic the Hedgehog, the game? Ooh, Streets of Rage. I have that game on my Steam Deck. Anyway, we're gonna look at all these games. There's so many games. This is more games than the freaking. I love that it started on Sonic the Hedgehog, even though it's in alphabetical order. Anyway, this is more games than like the Genesis Classic. That's crazy. I love how the controls don't tell you that the D-pad is used for movement, or perhaps the analog stick. I don't know. I'm playing this on a DualShock 4 on my PC. Should I have said that? I don't know. Oh, press start button. Okay, that helps. Alright. I don't know if I should say that. I don't know where we are in the scheme of things. I mean, Sega doesn't care. Sonic Team doesn't care. If it was Nintendo, that's a different matter altogether. Alright, we're gonna do like we normally do and just play through as much of the game as we want and see what's there's already screen tearing. You can see it. Now this might be an artifact of the emulation. Let's see. That might have been an emulation artifact because there's definite screen tears. Horizontal? I don't even know. Is that screen? Oh god, there's so much like, yeah, it's so jittery. We're probably not gonna play past Spring Yard because it's Sonic 1. At the end of the day, I've played this game a billion times on this channel. There's no need to play it more. I mean, I'm playing this on Dell XPS. Odds are my computer is just not good enough because I didn't get this computer to game. I got this to do video editing, and then I got a Mac, and then I got a MacBook, and I was like, I don't need this for video editing, so I'll play games on it. But it's not really a gaming computer. Oh, we gotta go in here. It's not really a gaming computer per se. Maybe I should look into upgrading, like the graphics card, but that junk is so expensive, and like I got all the systems, so why would I upgrade? Why not? Can I? Oh, you can control with the analog sticks too. That's crazy, cuz. Why would I upgrade when I have like I can just place most of the stuff on a console that will probably run better and cheaper? Because I feel like console performance, bang for your buck. I unlocked Shun Nakamura interview. Nakamura Shun. I feel like bang for your buck consoles. Like $500. Oh, okay, now it's like $8,000. Now it's like $700 for a console. But like at the time, $500 for PS, Xbox console, and you're getting, you know, modern day performance with interconnectivity via. Well, no, you're not. You're paying for that junk. Honestly, are console games better bang for your buck? Probably not. Like if we're talking sheer power, don't fall in the hole. If we're talking sheer power for like to the dollar. Now I don't have a gaming PC, so I can't tell you, but in my anecdotal experience, and by my anecdotal experience, I mean from what I hear others on the internet say, I feel like you're getting more bang for your buck with a console in terms of sheer power. Like the PlayStation 5 is giving you better graphical output than the same level like a PC built for the same amount of money. But that said, with like upgradability, you can easily upgrade a PC, whereas you can't do that with a PS or Xbox system. So, wow, that's how good. Wow, we haven't done that in a while. I haven't done that in a while. I don't know if you're wowing along, but that's that good shield. Get that. Nope. I said get that. I said. Anyway, yeah, I feel like power-wise, you're probably getting more bang for your buck, but for everything else, I mean, just in terms of playing games, you can, with low and mid settings, you can probably get a decent computer for about like the same price. and play mostly everything you'd want to play. And I guess it also comes down to what you're playing. Like if you're expecting to play GTA 5 or GTA 6 or whatever on great settings, then yeah, you probably need a bitchin' computer. But if you just want to play freaking Celeste for the 30th time because, you know, you're dealing with depression and you find that Madeline brings you to a safe space, then by all means, get yourself a freaking Asus Zen book. Do they still make those? Was that Asus? Was that somebody else? I don't freaking know. And call it a freaking day, man. Oh, God, I'm rotational. I'm rotational. I'm rotational. I'm rotational. I'm rotational. I'm rotational. Oh, all right, we're done. Alrighty, that's Green Hill Zone. Do I really play it until spring yard? I just gotta hear the music. That's really it. That's the only reason why we do it. I should link to all my other finished Sonic 1 playthroughs, but at this point, it's like you don't need to see it. It doesn't matter. You don't need to watch me play through Sonic 1. You've heard what I've had to say. If you don't, you can go to the channel. You can find me. You can find my comments somewhere, anywhere on Sonic 1. Whether it's a fan game, whether it's a freaking official port. The only one that I think, well, not the only one, but one of the few versions of this game that we're doing this now. We're just gonna freaking die. The only version of this game, one of the versions of this game that I have not played is actually, AKSHULLY, is actually the Genesis version. I should somewhere have composite cables for the Genesis and could very well just hop-hog it and record that. And I will. You better believe it. I will do that. It's funny too because, like, okay, I guess I have technically played the Genesis version because I've emulated it. And I've emulated my own ripped copy. Shout out to the, what's that thing called? You know, oh wait, we still have glitch. Do we still have glitch? Oh, it's a true port. It's a good port. We have glitch. Do we have ledge? We got ledge. We got ledge. We got block ledge. We got freaking glitch jump. This is a good. Wow. This is a good freaking port. Is it a port or is it remade? Like, I don't know what this is. I really should read about these things before. Speaking about reading about things, lately I've been reading a lot of EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly. I freaking kickstart back to that thing, and now I have access to the archive, which I think I might have said this before, but I think that archive existed somewhere else, and they just kind of duped a bunch of suckers into paying for it, and I'm one of those suckers. But I like that it's all in one place, and it's like behind a login, so I feel like it's not that it's like safer, because it's not. It's just it feels like it's more intentionally organized, like with all the covers and the descriptions and stuff. It feels kind of like when you go into like an emulation front end and you're looking and you have all your title art and your covers and your game descriptions, and it makes you feel like you're dealing with a physical thing even though it's a digital entity. So I like it. I've been enjoying reading. I just read the 136th issue, and that was about the launch of the PlayStation 2, which I don't know if I got the PS2 at launch. I was a child, so somebody would have purchased it for me, and I have a PS2. I have two PS2s. One was definitely from the childhood era. Another was from a different situation that I got for free. Shout out me, I'm about that life. Wow, and I lost it. That's gonna be terribly desynced. Anyway, just don't die here. Yeah, my PS2. It's one of the big boy models. It's the thick model. It's, you know, black. It's probably a launch one or launch window. But the reason why I'm hesitating and saying that is because I don't have any of the launch games. I want to say it launched with, was it 26 titles or 46 titles or something? And I don't think I own any of them. Well, I do. I own Ridge Racer 5, but I bought that last year as I was doing my game collecting. I was on my game collecting frenzy, and I was beefing up my library. And I bought Ridge Racer 5, which honestly is like my least favorite of the Ridge Racers. Like, I much would rather play 6 or 7 or like 4. I don't think I've ever played Ridge Racer 3, which is kind of funny. Like, is that just Rage Racer? I don't know. It's confusing to me because there's like Ridge Racer 1, And then, is Ridge Racer 2 just like a re-release of 1? I don't know what Ridge Racer 2 or 3 are. But 3 might be Rage Racer, which also confuses me because when you say Rage Racer and it's on the PS1, it makes me think there's some sort of twisted metal angle to it, like of like destroying cars and stuff. And there's not. I don't believe there is. So why is it Rage? Like, I don't know. It's just Ridge Racer, but I think that might be Ridge Racer 3. Wow. So yeah, there's that. And then do I have to use you? No, I don't have to use you, okay. And then Ridge Racer 4 Type R, which has bitchin' soundtrack. Like, you can't top the Ridge Racer 4 type. Is it Ridge Racer R4 Type Ridge Racer? It's that title always confused me because it's either Type 4 or Type R. I think it's R4. Let's just Google it. I don't know what I'm sitting here dicking around about. Ridge Racer 3. Oh. Rage Racer. Interesting. Sorry, just checking on some things. Not sure what that's all about. So, Rave Racer is the third game in the arcade series. Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, Rage Racer is the third game in the Ridge Racer series, the third console game. So what's? Oh, Ridge Racer Revolution is 2. Then Ridge Racer 4. R4 Ridge Racer Type 4. See, that's why it's confusing. I'm sorry, I just wasted a minute of your time Googling something. But it always confused me because I'm like, is it Type R? Is it Type 4? I don't like that it's called R4 : Ridge Racer Type 4. Like, just call it Ridge Racer Type 4. Like, I get like it's a car thing. I'm not really a car guy, but like I feel like cars are like, oh, I got the R type, bro. I got the S type. I got the GT. I got the GT. It's like, I get it, but wow. There's a whole science to how you wow. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of that title. But yeah, so I have the first one, and I have the first one in the 4th game on disc. No, you need this. My bad. I have the Ridge Racer and Ridge Racer R4 Ridge Racer Type 4 on disc, and then I have 5, 6, 7. And so I still need Rage Racer. I still need Ridge Racer Revolution. I was trying to collect them all, and I really want Ridge Racer 3DS because I even have the damn it, every freaking time, man, every freaking time. I really want Ridge Racer 3DS. If I'm remembering correctly, I haven't been really collecting games lately. If I remember correctly, Ridge Racer 3DS is similar to 6 and 7. I want to say, but I might be misremembering because the PSP game, which came out in like 05, 06 maybe, that is basically just Ridge Racer 6 and 7, but like streamlined. Like in terms of mechanics, it plays very similarly. So I bought that last year as well, and that one's pretty good. I like playing that. I put that on my Retroid because the screen dimensions for the Retroid Pocket 4 and the PSP are so similar that the games like scale so perfectly. Alright, let's just go over here again. I was playing a lot of Dragon Ball Z Shin Budokai as well, which has been nice. I never played the second Shin Budokai game, but I always loved Shin Budokai because it was basically a full-fledged Budokai game, just handheld, and I'll probably do some of that for the channel at some point. Like it's really a fun time. I also like the fact that you could what could you do in that game? Was it the charge? Oh, the like the dash attacks. That was kind of cool. But it was kind of streamlined. Oh, the other thing was you don't use combos to activate your energy attacks. You just use the circle button and direction. So you could, as long as you have enough ki for it, you can launch a super attack whenever you want, and that's pretty bitchin'. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. And we jump, and we jump, and we jump, and we hey, and we jump, and we jump, and we jump, and we hey, and we get that good moonwalk. I said, get that good moonwalk. Get that good moonwalk. All right, we're gonna finish this next zone, and I'm gonna end the video because there's no reason to watch this whole thing. It's Sonic 1 with screen ripples. It's fine. Will I come back and play more of this? I very well might. I might do a full playthrough of freaking Sonic 3 and Knuckles on this because I haven't played Sonic 3 and Knuckles in a while. Actually, that might be a really good video. Shh, just listen. Sonic 3 and Knuckles on here might be a really good game, if only because this came out well after the PC ports came out with the different music. Cope. So I would reckon these might be the ports that have the replaced music, the non-Michael Jackson music. But I could also see Sega just being like, screw it, and we're just gonna put that junk out. Even though they made such a big deal about like swapping the music. I don't know. These, oh my god. That's crazy. These are the Backbone ports, which I failed to mention. I failed to elucidate at the start of this video. The Backbone ports. Backbone made these ports. I believe these were the Xbox Live Arcade ports, which I had Sonic 1 and 2. I did not have the 3 and Knuckles, I don't think. This was around the time they also were ported, I want to say. This was around the time they were also ported to iOS, but that was by the Taxman, or was that after? When did the Taxman do Sonic CD and Sonic 1 and 2 and all that? I don't remember. They might have just been around the same time for me, because I kind of, as I always say on the channel, I kind of got out of gaming when I was in high school, and then I got back into it right when I graduated, or maybe like right around senior year. And that's when I played like GTA 4 for the first time, played Sonic Unleashed for the first time, played Final Fantasy 13, LA Noire, like, so I really got back into games that some of which are like my favorite games of all time. Also played Sonic CD around that time because it came out for for iOS, and that was my one and only iPhone that I've owned. Well, I have a work iPhone, but my one and only personally purchased iPhone. I strictly use Pixel phones now. That's not like a Team Pixel corporate shill. No, that's because for the longest time Apple didn't have a file browser, and I need a file browser on my phones, and I wasn't dinking around with, well, it was a file browser and the headphone jack. When all my friends in college were freaking like, oh, Apple got rid of the headphone jack, oh, I gotta use a dongle, I'm sitting there rocking my freaking 3.5mm jack like it's nobody's business. So, you know, I rock a Pixel. Now they don't have headphone jacks, so who's laughing now? But yeah, the Backbone ports, I had them because I also got those around the time that Sonic 4 Episode 2 came out, which is when, so Sonic 4 Episode 1, this was the stupidest thing. Sonic 4 Episode 1 it came out on the Wii as well as Xbox Live Arcade and I think PS3. I don't know, at the time I didn't have a PS3. I didn't get a PS3 until 2012. So I had been off, like I had not had Apple. Okay, I'm sucking it up today. I hadn't been on PlayStation Network until, I wasn't on there until then. So I didn't have that, but I know it was on Xbox 360, and I know it was on Wii, because I bought Sonic 4 Episode 1 on the Wii. I bought it on the Wii, and then they never released episode 2 on the Wii? Because I guess episode 2 came out, what, like 2012? And they were gearing up to drop the Wii U, so maybe they didn't put it on the Wii Virtual Console. I don't know. All I know is... Well... All I know is I bought Sonic 4 Episode 1 on the Wii, and then had to rebuy it on the Xbox 360, and then had to buy Sonic 4 Episode 2 just so I could have like the full thing. And Sonic 4 Episode 3 never came out, right? Yeah, we never got that, because that's where it was like, oh, we're gonna get Knuckles, we're gonna get Knuckles, and we never got Knuckles. We're not getting Knuckles because Knuckles is sucky. I love Knuckles, but clearly Sonic did not care for Knuckles back then, because they just left my boy out. The logical conclusion to the series, Sonic 4 Episode 3, they just don't do it. They just don't do it. They just dink around and find out. Okay, you can still jump off screen. That's cool. But yeah, I don't know. I just I don't recall. I recall playing these Backbone ports. I don't recall having like much thought on them. I thought they were fine. I think they had save states and some menu options, but they weren't particularly good ports. But they're what we had, and I didn't really think too hard about them, is what I'm saying. Well, I didn't think too hard about how good they were at the time, because I was so focused on Sonic 4 Episode 1 and 2, and then like Sonic Lost World and all that stuff was coming out. I remember my first playthrough of Sonic CD was on iOS, and I like 100%ed it. Like, not that it's hard, but like I got all the time zones, got all got the good ending, got the freaking roboticizers. Like, I did both ways, just because I love that game so much. And it was awesome because he had both soundtracks. Like, that was a really good port. And it was a touchscreen phone game. You would think that because of that, I would have a better outlook on mobile games. And I really don't. The only mobile game I play is Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket. And that's like a light play. Like in the sense of, yeah, it's on my phone. And I do play it. But I'm not out here like battling people every day. I'll battle the computer, I'll get my low rewards. It's more so about collecting the cards, which is what I was saying in my Pokemon Soul Silver episode, part 38. It's more about collecting cards for me. But I don't really play the game. Like, I'm not a hardcore mobile game player. And that's like not to really spit on mobile games. As I always say, I play games in part because of the tactile feedback of pressing a controller and seeing something happen on screen. That's what I was raised on. That's what I grew up on. That's how I made my bread and butter, so to say. Yeah, I'm really sucking it up with this. And because of that, like, I'm not gonna go and I just don't feel the urge to jump onto mobile games, especially when there's so many good console games, like just so many. I might have to calibrate this joystick. I'm using the joystick now, and it looks like Sonic's moving kind of funny, but that might just be me. I don't know if he's I don't know if he'll keep speed. Yeah, like he's not like picking up speed in the same way, but that might just be a calibration thing. Alright, we're gonna finish this boss call today, because I've played long enough. It's Sonic 1. What do you want? It's a fine enough port. I wonder if they intended for you to be able to hit Dr. Robotnik here, or if it was all accident. Like, well, he always kind of hovers like that. I don't know. That's gonna do it for this episode of What I Play. Next time we'll come back, maybe play something else in Sonic's Ultimate Genesis Collections. Perhaps even play it on the PS3 natively. You never know. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day. That's some bitch music, though. That's some damn good music.